What's up, everyone? Welcome. Today I want to discuss a couple definitions or a couple terms that I hear thrown around all the time on social media, Facebook, and in just every day-to-day conversations, but I feel like not enough people have a complete understanding on what each of them mean, so let's break it down today. Now, the first set of terms that I want to go over quickly are pyramid scheme and Ponzi scheme. A lot of you have either used those terms or heard those terms or read those terms online, but do you actually know what each of the words means? Now, the term Ponzi scheme came before pyramid scheme. Ponzi scheme was from Charles Ponzi, which actually there's an argument that there was somebody that did it before him even, which everybody usually mimics somebody else, but Charles Ponzi back in 1919 to 1920 was able to funnel $20 million off of investors for his securities exchange company. So not the Securities Exchange Commission, but Securities Exchange Company, which in today's dollars, actually in 2017 dollars, would be $225 million that he was able to get investors to give him. Now the problem with this is that there was no actual product. He was telling them to invest with him, and in 45 days they would get a 50% return on their money. In 90 days they would get a 100% return. So obviously everybody wanted to keep their money with him because it was growing so exponentially. Now, this evolved into people talking about pyramid schemes because the way his scheme worked is he was living a lavish lifestyle, which the guy at the top living great, and then the person underneath him was living okay because they were getting money to funnel in as well, and it kept going up. Now in 2019, 2010 to 2019, people talk about pyramid schemes, but they're talking about where, oh, this is a pyramid scheme because the person at the top makes all the money and the people at the bottom don't make a lot, and and sob stories. But in reality, that really sounds like something to me. And you gotta remember that pyramid scheme actually has no product. It doesn't matter if it's a product online, if you're selling Wi-Fi, if you're selling anything. It has to have a product to not be classified as a Ponzi scheme or pyramid scheme. Now, a pyramid scheme has no product. So if you're in a company where the person at the top is making the most money, then the executives make a decent amount of money, and then the managers make a little bit less money, and then the main employees that are doing most of the manual labor make less, what does that sound like to you? Is that a pyramid scheme or is that a corporate America? Because it sounds pretty similar to me. Now, one other big thing that people complain about with pyramid schemes and Ponzi schemes is they go and confuse them with either MLMs or network marketing. Now, the big difference between an MLM and network marketing is network marketing is really a philosophy behind business, and an MLM is something where most people are paid to recruit. So one of the first ones that came out I believe in the 1990s, and they said, listen, if you bring somebody in, we'll give you $25. So you're getting paid to recruit. Now, if you get that person to bring somebody else in, now if you bring in Mary, you get $25. If Mary brings in John, you're going to get $5 and she gets $25. And usually they pay like 2 generations is what they call it. Now, that is an MLM. Network marketing is when you utilize your network or you utilize somebody else's network to grow your business. Now, the problem with my seeing people get upset with this or not understand it is they're so worried about, oh, I don't want to tell my friends, or this person's trying to market to me. This also sounds like social media to me. Now, how many people in the room have utilized social media to try and make money? So you're using network marketing, but it's not your direct network, it's your social network. Or how many people have seen Red Bull and Bang and all these other companies out handing out drinks to try and get you to try their product? That's guerrilla marketing. Now, who's watched the Super Bowl? Probably the majority of the people watching this video. If you've watched the Super Bowl, or if you've watched a major tennis tournament, major golf tournament, the MLB All-Star game, you're seeing commercials. That's TV marketing. So network marketing is just another form of marketing, but it's marketing towards your warm market. And one of the reasons that companies like this is because it's cheaper for them to pay for network marketing versus a multi-million-dollar cost of a Super Bowl commercial for 30 seconds. Now, when you guys are comparing these, I want you to also remember that a lot of people don't like MLMs or network marketing, and they always say all of it is pyramid schemes, but MLM or network marketing because you have to recruit, or you're recommended to recruit. Now, let's go back to some of the things that I was just talking about. NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, Amazon, Uber, go down the list. How many of those companies do you either watch their games or you utilize Amazon, you utilize Uber, and these companies all recruit. Are they an MLM because they recruit? They pay people to recruit and bring them in? Now, if we went down to Joe's Barbershop, or we went to another local store in your town, and they were recruiting off Monster, they were recruiting off LinkedIn, they were recruiting off another website, are they now an MLM because they're recruiting people? Or are they smart because they're trying to grow their business and not be what's called a sole proprietor? But that's a whole nother story, so I'm not going to get into that today. Now, these are all things that I want you to think about. If you're coming across an opportunity for yourself, or if you hear somebody mention something that they're doing, I don't want you to jump to the pyramid scheme and Ponzi scheme word automatically. You need to actually take a step back and listen to how these things are described and truly understand if it's a pyramid scheme, if it's a network marketing, if it's an MLM, because so many people look at things today, and if it's not a corporate 9-to-5 job, which I don't know how many of you are actually happy at your corporate 9-to-5 job, that's a whole nother video in itself as well. So that's 2 videos I got to make now. But if you're not 100% happy at your corporate 9-to-5 job, why are you bashing something that could be another opportunity for somebody else? Because you automatically want to call it a pyramid scheme? That just sounds like you're not taking the time to listen and hear what's going on. If you guys have comments for this, please let me know below. If this cleared up what a pyramid scheme is and a Ponzi scheme is versus MLM and network marketing, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. I'm hoping you guys got a lot out of this. Make sure you give me a follow on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. It's Chris Stacks. Thanks, everyone.